Hello, hello. My name is Sierra. I am a yoga instructor here at WSU SRC, and happy Global Run Day. I'm going to be guiding us through a yoga practice this morning for a warm-up for our 5K today. So you can start with either no shoes or with shoes, completely up to you. Just be comfortable and find a comfortable seat. So our seat can look different ways. We have the options to come cross-legged. If this is uncomfortable for us, we also have the option to extend our legs. This might be nice for us. Or we also have the option to come onto our knees. However, this can be quite intense for that joint, so always just choose what best suits your body. So coming into our comfortable seat, bringing our hands either on our knees or maybe in our lap. I invite you to close your eyes if you're comfortable. We are going to begin our practice with a meditation. So close your eyes. Begin to connect to your breath. Bring to mind all of the qualities of your breath that you can. Think of its speed, direction, intensity. Not placing a judgment on our breath, but rather increasing our awareness. I now invite you to place one hand on your belly, and maybe the other comes on top as well. Begin to send your breath to your belly button, feeling your belly expand as you inhale. And as we exhale, it slowly floats down. Inhale, send your breath down your throat, past your heart space to your belly. Exhale, let your belly float down like a feather. Deep inhale. And exhale. Continue with your belly breathing. You can either have your hands on your stomach or return your hands to your knees. Our belly breath is so vastly beneficial, especially when we're running. It helps us to increase oxygen absorption. It also helps us to lower our stress, our cortisol, our stress hormone, slowing the nervous system. Now, behind your closed eyes, imagine an expansive river. Maybe if we've seen the Mississippi, the Columbia, giant river, water endlessly flowing, never staying still, always changing. As we go throughout our practice today, I encourage you, allow your mind to be like a river. Allow your thoughts to flow in, but also allow them to go. Let's set this also for our intention for our 5K. Have faith in yourself. Allow the feelings and thoughts to come in, but also let them go. Don't hold on. Taking one more deep, elongated breath. Exhale with a sigh, let it go. Next inhale, let's open our eyes, blinking them slowly, maybe finding a smile. And now we're going to come through some gentle warm-up motions. So let's take some gentle wrist rotations, rotating one way And rotating the other way. Maybe taking notice, any crinkles, pops. Just taking notice, becoming aware. Next, inhale, extend those hands all the way up around overhead. Big inhale. Exhale, let's drop our right hand down to the floor. Inhale, left hand extends up over the head. Next, inhale, we come all the way back up into center. Exhale, drop your left down to the mat. Inhale, right hand extends all the way up. Opening up through the right ribs. Inhale, back through center. One more time each side. Hands lift. Exhale, dropping off the right hand. Inhale, left hand lifts. Opening up the left ribs. Last time, inhale through center. Lift those hands. Exhale to the other side. Inhale through center. Now we're going to take our hands. Sorry, my mic is just not wanting to work with me. Inhale, extend those hands all the way up and overhead. Bringing those hands out in front, interlacing those fingers. Scooping through the upper back, rounding through the spine. Inhale, lifting those hands all the way back up overhead. Exhale, elbows out to the sides. Hands come behind the head. Release the fingers, come into cactus arms. Releasing all the way through the forward, tucking chin to chest, rounding the upper back. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze those elbows back to the sides. Open the hands. 3 more times. Open up that spine. Lift our hands up high. Squeeze those shoulder blades, pull those elbows out. Release the hands. 2 more times. Moving with our breath. Opening up our shoulders. It's so surprising how much we actually use our upper body in all kind of cardio exercise. Warming up all parts of the body. Last one. Open up those hands. And let's drop into the sides, shake them out. Bringing the hands onto the knees. Let's take a couple shoulder rolls. As we inhale, roll your shoulders forward. Up to the ears, squeeze them up. Roll them back, together, and down. Inhale, rolling it forward. Up, back, and down. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale, pull them down. Inhale, roll them forward. Try to lift them up even higher. Touch your earlobes. All the way down. Last one, make it your best. Inhale. And exhale, pull them down. Now take a moment here. Let's bring both fingertips to the shoulders. Now we're just energetically pulling our shoulders down. This is to bring awareness into our necks. Taking notice where we feel any tension, tightness, anything speaking to us within our necks. Really energetically pull those shoulders down. Releasing our hands. Now we're going to rotate our shoulders the opposite direction. So rolling our shoulders back, up, forward, and down. 4 more times at your own pace. Using one breath to one movement is always a great key. Using our full range of motion, open those shoulders. Last one. And coming back down. Nice job. All right, let's go ahead and come forward into a quadruped. Beginning to move into opening up our hips, our spine, our shoulders, the whole body. So stack those joints, knees directly underneath hips and wrists under shoulders. Coming into our cat-cow, as we inhale, drop that belly, allow it to expand, lifting the gaze slightly. Exhale, round through the spine, tuck the tailbone, chin to chest, find that cat. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round through. 2 more times. Inhale, drop the belly, feel the spine open. Exhale, press through your hands like you're doing a push-up. Next, inhale, we'll come back to center. And just take a brief moment. We're going to plant down through our right hand. Inhale, extend the left hand all the way up to the side, like we're pulling a bow and arrow. Left hand comes all the way up. Exhale, we're going to swan dive this arm down and under, threading the needle. Our left shoulder, left ear comes down on the mat. Take a moment here. Inhale, plant the right hand. Left hand comes all the way back up, opening all the way up. Exhale, drop the hand, other side. Inhale, right hand traces the arm like we're drawing a bow, all the way up to the side. Exhale, swan dive all the way down and under, placing the right ear and the right shoulder on the mat, this left hand as a support. Next, inhale, plant the left hand, right hand comes all the way back up, open it up. Exhale, dropping it back down to center. Now, we're going to plant down our left hand, right knee. Inhale, extend the right arm, left leg. Flexing the left toes towards the floor to keep that spine flat. Taking a moment here, let's stay. This is our spinal balance. While we are within this asana, our goal is to find as flat a back as possible. This also helps us to find our core. Take notice the engagement within your abdominals. Where do you feel the intensity? Exhale, drop it down. Other side, inhale, left arm, right leg. Open it up, flex those toes, flatten that back, align those hips. Holding it here, take notice. How do we feel? Take notice the intensity in the glutes as we flex that foot. Maybe the left shoulder is shaking a little bit. Good morning. And exhale, let's drop it down. One more time each side. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Take a moment here, couple breaths. Ground yourself. Draw your navel up and in. Find power within stagnancy. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, dropping it down. One more time, inhale, left arm, right leg, open it up. Extend your foot back like you're trying to kick the wall behind you. Trying to grab something in front of you. Holding it here, one more breath, inhale. Exhale, dropping it down, and let's sit back into our Balasana Child's Pose. Child's Pose, we have some options. Within this first Child's Pose, let's bring our knees like two railroad tracks. We're gonna come through a baby vinyasa. So sit back, extend those hands out front, taking notice how this opens up the shoulders. For more intensity, come onto your fingertips and draw your heart down. Take a brief moment here. If at any point within our practice, you feel that you just need some rejuvenation, relaxation, Child's Pose is always there for you. It is not a hindrance or something that holds us back. It is so, so good for us. So use it. Next, inhale. Let's bring our gaze to our fingers, lifting us up and forward. Let's come into a low plank. Navel draws up and in, flat back. Exhale, halfway, half push up. Lower all the way to the belly. Exhale. Planting our hands down without any pressure into the hands, lifting up slightly the heart, squeezing the glutes, the shoulder blades back. We should have no pressure in our hands. Exhale, release all the way down. Plant the hands, press up into low plank, back and through into our Child's Pose. Warming up the body, waking us up. Inhale, gaze to the fingers. Lifting us up and forward into our low plank. Exhale for our chaturanga, half push up. All the way to the belly, let it go. Inhale for baby cobra, press into the pubic bone. Roll those shoulders back, lift those fingers. Exhale, release, plant those hands, press into low plank. Back and through Child's Pose. We're gonna go ahead and do this 3 more times. Inhale, gaze to the fingers. Up and through. Meet me in a low plank, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga. All the way to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra, squeeze those shoulder blades. Exhale, release. Plant the hands, press up, low plank. Back and through, sit into Balasana. 2 more. Inhale, come forward. Come through, half push up. Lower all the way to the belly. Great job. Press into the pubic bone. Roll those shoulders back. Lift the gaze slightly. Exhale, release. Plant the hands. Back and through. Meet me in a child's pose. All right, let's take this last one extra deep. Setting our intention to wake the body. Inhale, gaze to those fingers. Lifting us up and forward. Meet me in low plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Hold it here. All the way down, let it go. Good job. Inhale, baby cobra. Press into that pubic bone. Exhale, release. Plant the hands. Back and through, child's pose. Great job. Take some wrist rotations here. It is that time of year for allergies, so maybe gently rocking the forehead left and right for a little sinus massage. Might also relieve any pressure before our 5K. Next, inhale, let's come forward onto our knees for just a moment. We're going to take our right foot and bring it forward, making sure we're stacking those joints, knee directly over ankle. Coming here, we can inch this toe forward with our toes, our foot forward with our toes, making sure that we still have that alignment. Taking a brief moment here, let's sink into this hip. Take notice these hip flexors on the left side. They might be speaking to us as this is our first lunge of the day. If they're not, that's okay. It means your hip flexors might be a little bit more awake than mine. Next, inhale, we're going to begin to shift our hips back, flexing those right toes towards the body, lifting the heart here. For more intensity, our intention is to draw this belly button down. See how my spine flattens out here? Draw that belly button down. Next, inhale, roll through that front foot, planting the left hand. Inhale, extend the right hand all the way up to the side. Exhale, dropping it all the way down. Tucking our left toes, step your right foot back, meet me in a plank. Exhale, drop the knees, lower into that half push-up, all the way to the belly. Inhale for baby cobra. Exhale, release. Plant the hands, press back and through, meet me in child's pose. Next, inhale, come onto the knees. Left leg, step it forward. Inch those toes forward as far as we'd like till we're comfortable. Leaning in, making sure that knee is over the ankle. Lifting up here, or we have the option hands on the mat. Breathing deep, taking this time to lean into those hip flexors, trying to keep these hips square. So if we take notice that our hips are starting to kind of dump in a little bit here, pull this hip back. Great. Next, inhale, let's go ahead and shift our hips back, flexing these left toes towards the face. Great job. You may notice an intensity in the calves, maybe the hamstrings, maybe in the glutes. Take notice. This is an opportunity to connect with your body. Listen to what it needs. It will help you later on, as we are only finding benefit here. Next, inhale, roll through this front foot, come forward, planting down the right hand. Inhale, extend this left hand all the way up to the side. Beautiful. We can bring our gaze up to that left hand or to the floor. Exhale, drop your hand down to the mat. Tuck your right toes. Left foot comes back, step back. Drop the knees, exhale. Come into your push-up, chaturanga. Exhale to the belly. Inhale, press into the pubic bone. Baby cobra. Exhale, release. Plant the hands. Let's press back and through. Find your child's pose. Great job. Take a moment here. Maybe some wrist rotations. Maybe rocking the forehead. Anything that suits you today. We're going to go through one more time each side, opening up the hips. And then we'll get into our next flow. Inhale, let's come onto our knees. Stepping the right foot forward. Leaning into this knee, making sure our hips are square. Optional, inhale, extend those hands up and overhead. Grab a big beach ball overhead. Exhale, drop the hands down to the mat. Shift your hips back. Right toes flex towards the face. Runner's stretch. Inhale, roll through this front foot, come forward. Plant the left hand inside the right foot. Right hand opens up to the side. Exhale, dropping it all the way down. Tuck your left toes. Step your right foot back. Optional high plank or low, your choice. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower all the way to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Plant the hands, low plank. Back and through, meet me in child's pose. Taking a breath here. Sinking in. Other side. Meet me on your knees. Left leg comes forward. Inching it forward as needed. Optional, hands on the knee. Or optional, inhale, extend those hands all the way overhead. Exhale, sit those hands on the mat and shift your hips back. Flexing those left toes towards the face. Great job. Inhale, roll through that front foot. Coming all the way forward, right hand plants. Inhale, left arm up. Take a moment here. How do we feel? Exhale, drop that left hand. Right toes curl. Step your left foot back into a high or low plank. Exhale, chaturanga. All the way to the belly, let it go. Inhale, baby cobra. Maybe we float those fingers. Exhale, release. Plant the hands, press up, back and through. Let's meet in child's pose. Great job. Taking a moment here, sit it back. How do we feel? Taking notice. Increasing that awareness. All right, now coming forward, we're gonna come forward, tucking our toes, spreading our fingers wide like gecko fingers, I like to say. And we're gonna lift our hips up and back into our first down dog of the day. Notice how my heels are not touching down. My knees are extremely bent. My spine is straight and my legs are curved. This is always our goal within down dog. We wanna keep our spine within that natural curvature. So on our next inhale, let's begin baby stepping our way to the top of the mat. Bend your knees excessively. Really allow your torso to drape over your legs. And if our hands don't come down to the ground, that's okay. Meet me at the top of your mat. Inhale, let's lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, release, forward fold. Bend your knees excessively. Tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale all the way up. Extend those hands all the way overhead. Inhale. Exhale, we're gonna swan dive forward, fold. All the way down. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, release all the way. Plant your hands, step your right foot back. Drop your back knee, crescent moon. Inhale, extend those hands up and overhead. Make sure your knee's over your ankle here. Exhale, runner stretch, sit it back. Left toes, great job. Inhale, coming all the way up and forward. Right hand plants, inhale, left hand lifts. Exhale, all the way down. Right toes curl, left foot goes back. Optional, low plank. Chaturanga, all the way to the belly. Press into the pubic bone, roll those shoulders back. Inhale, lift, baby cobra. Exhale, release to the belly. Plant the hands, press up into low plank, back and through. Let's tuck our toes here and lift straight up into our down dog. Taking a moment here, walking our dog out, gently pressing our heels down to the mat. If they don't touch, that's okay. Taking one more deep breath. And when we're ready, begin your journey to the top of your mat, little baby steps. Use this time to stretch out those hamstrings. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, release. Tuck your chin to your chest and roll up one vertebra at a time. Inhale, extend into extended mountain, hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift into monkey, flat back, like you can bounce a glass on your back. Exhale, release. Left foot, step it back. Coming into our crescent moon, drop that knee. Inhale, extend those hands, find that big beach ball overhead. Sink in here. Take notice these left hip flexors, how do they feel? As we exhale, drop those hands to the mat and sink back. Runner stretch. Right toes to the face. Inhale, roll it forward. Left hand plants. Inhale, right hand opens. Exhale, drop it down. Left toes curl. Send your right foot back into high or low plank here. Exhale, chaturanga. All the way to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Pull those shoulders back. Squeeze a lemon between the shoulders. Make some lemonade. Exhale, release. Plant the hands. Pressing us back and through. Let's meet in child's pose this time. Take a moment here. Maybe some wrist rotations. Invitation for water. Hydration always. This is the basic foundation of our flow. We're going to be incorporating a couple different movements that will help us to find a deeper stretch and activation to prepare us for our 5K. So next, inhale, come forward and meet me in our down dog, our Adho Mukha Svanasana. That's in our Sanskrit with yoga. Take a brief moment here, walk your dog out, pedal it out, drop your heels down to the mat. Take notice, how do your hamstrings feel? When we're ready, make your journey to the top, baby steps, no rush. Everything's running on time in the universe. Inhale, lift halfway, unravel that spine. Exhale, release it, forward fold. Tuck your chin to your chest, roll up one vertebra at a time. Extend those hands all the way up and overhead. Exhale, drop your hands to heart center. Next inhale, we're going to, oh goodness. Next inhale, extend those hands all the way up, my apologies. Exhale, release it, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, release it down. Now bring your hands down to your shins here, and we're going to take some elephant walks. Keeping your heels planted, your feet do not leave the mat, and we just gently walk the legs out here. Elephant walks. Might take notice and intensity in the hips, the glute medius, which is up in the top of our glutes. All right, exhale, let's release it forward. Step, bringing our hands down, stepping our right foot back. Let's go ahead and drop that knee. Inhale, extend those hands all the way up and overhead. Exhale, come into your runner's stretch, left toes flex towards the face. Coming all the way through, running through that foot, right hand plants, inhale, left hand lifts. Exhale, dropping that hand back down. Tucking our right toes, sending our left foot back into our high or low plank. Exhale, coming into that chaturanga, all the way to the belly. Inhale for baby cobra. Exhale, release. Now we're gonna stay here on our bellies. We're gonna come through a couple Supermans. So this is to help activate the posterior part of our abdominals that helps support our entire core. So coming here, hands outside the armpits. Our goal here is to press into the pubic bone. We are going to lift the feet and we're going to lift the upper body. So really activation in that posterior chain. So there we go. There we go. Next inhale, we're going to squeeze those shoulder blades, lifting our feet off the mat, squeezing those glutes. Let's stay here for a moment. Gaze straight down at the mat. Squeeze those shoulder blades like we're making lemonade. Exhale, release all the way down. Inhale, press into the pubic bone, squeeze those shoulder blades, squeeze the glutes, lift those feet, lift the heart. Lifting it up a little higher if you've got it. Holding here, 3, 2, you got it. 1, exhale, release all the way down. 3 more times, inhale. Lift it up, gaze straight down. Squeeze those shoulder blades, allowing us to lift a little higher. Squeeze those glutes, press into the pubic bone. Exhale, release it down. 2 more, inhale. Lift it up. Squeeze those glutes. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release it down. Last one, let's make it our best. Inhale, lift it up. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the shoulder blades, make some lemonade. 3, 2, maybe smile. 1. Exhale, release it all the way down. Maybe bring your head to the side, give your hips a little shake. Coming back into our center, let's go ahead and plant your hands. Meet me in a low plank, back and through. Come into your child's pose. Take a brief moment here. Extend your hands. Remember your intention to prepare our bodies and our minds. A complete moment of self-care. Next inhale, let's come forward. Meet me in our down dog. Hips go high and back. Brief moment here, walk your dog. Gently pedal it out. When you're ready, begin your journey to the top of your mat. Once we reach the top, inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, release it down, forward fold. Bend your knees, tuck chin to chest. Let's roll it up. Coming all the way up, hands lift, extended mountain. Maybe open those fingers wide, expand the fascia in our hands. Exhale, swan dive. Now inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Hands can stay on the shins. Let's take some elephant walks, keeping these feet planted. Walking it out gently. Taking notice, any kind of sensations we feel. This also helps us to be aware so that while we're doing movement, we can be aware of those areas and be extra cautious. Releasing back down into center, stepping our left foot back, coming into that crescent moon, drop that back knee. Inhale, let's extend those hands up, grab that big beach ball overhead. Exhale, dropping our hands down, and we're gonna flex those right toes towards the face. Runner stretch. Remember, more intensity, draw this belly button down towards this right thigh. Inhale, roll through that front foot, left hand plants. Inhale, right hand opens. Exhale, dropping it down, left toes curl. Step your right foot back. Let's take a vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. All the way to the belly. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, baby cobra. Exhale, release all the way to the belly. Now coming into our Supermans, 5 times total. Inhale, squeeze the glutes, lift the feet. Shoulder blades squeeze, make some lemonade. Exhale all the way down. Now holding a little longer. Inhale, lift. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Squeeze those shoulder blades, squeeze the glutes, lift the feet, press into the pubic bone. You got it. 3, 2, try to lift a little higher. 1, exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Try to lift your heart a little higher without lifting your gaze. Try flexing your feet, maybe pointing and flexing. And release down. Great job. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Try to go a little higher. Challenge yourself. You've got it. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release down. Embrace the shake. This is our body doing the intensity, building heat. Inhale, lift. Squeeze your glutes a little harder. Make a little bit more lemonade. Imagine feeling the juice slide down your shoulders, down your back. Squeeze a little harder. 3, 2, One exhale, release all the way down. Bring your head to the opposite side you did last time. Let's shake your hips left and right here. Just releasing any tension within the hips. Coming back into our center, planting our hands down, lifting ourselves up into that low plank, back and through into our child's pose. Coming forward, meet me in our down dog. Lift your hips up high and back. Taking a brief moment here, let's walk our dog out, pressing those heels down to the mat. Taking notice, how do we feel? And when we're ready, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, unravel that spine, flat back. Exhale, release it down, forward fold. Tuck chin to chest, let's roll it all the way up. Inhale. Extend the hands all the way up and overhead. This time, let's exhale, hands to heart center. We're now going to go through a couple dynamic movements to really prepare our legs, our spines, our glutes for our 5K. So let's go ahead and inhale, extend those hands all the way up and overhead. Now we're going to take this left foot and we're going to cross it over the top of our right foot. And then we're going to take an exhale and just come forward halfway, or even to here, wherever we feel the intensity. You might feel the intensity throughout your right leg, in the hamstring, maybe in the right glutes. Let's inhale, come all the way back up. Extend those hands all the way up, unravel the legs. And the other side, cross over, exhale, fold it forward. Coming just halfway. Be cautious here, be mindful. Take notice. Where do we feel the intensity? Making sure we're only coming down to where we are comfortable. All right. Inhale, come all the way back up. Let's release those legs. Inhale, extend those hands all the way back up one more time. And now this time, take that left leg. We're going to step it behind. Extend this left hand all the way up into an atlas. It's almost like a curtsy lunge. Coming back into our center. Inhale, extend both hands. And exhale, curtsy lunge to the other side. Taking that right foot behind, right hand lifts. One more time each side. Inhale, both hands. And exhale, cross it behind. Oh, find that nice big stretch. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful, great job. Next, inhale brings us all the way back up into center. Now let's take a Superman pose. We have a strength pose, hands on the hips. We are powerful. We also have our star pose, where we extend our hands and our legs. Let's close our eyes, find your power pose, close your eyes, and imagine yourself running, swimming, biking, climbing a mountain, anything, our 5K. Close your eyes. Picture yourself crossing that finish line. Give yourself a smile. Imagine the proudness, the pride that you will feel for the accomplishment that you have made, not only for crossing that finish line, but for simply making it here today. Give yourself an already congratulations. You've showed up. You are here. You're already a winner. All right, coming out of our Superman pose, coming onto your backs. We have some options here, coming to lie on our backs. Once we lie on our backs, we can either bring our knees into our chests and find some gentle rocking side to side. We also have an option to just drop the feet, bending the knees, and finding stillness. We also have the option to come into our Shavasana shape, extending the legs and the arms wide at our sides. I invite you, if you're comfortable, close your eyes. Take a moment for a body scan, starting at the tips of your toes. Have your brain ask them, how do you feel today? Intentionally ask your feet, how are you today? Maybe give them a gentle little wiggle, a little hello, and then allow them to find complete stillness. Coming to your calves, your knees, your quads, hamstrings. Give each of them a little flex. How are they doing today? Is there anything that we need to be mindful of? Is there anything that we feel maybe is better after our warm-up? And then find stillness. Continue your journey up the rest of your body. Gently touching each finger to the thumb. How do our fingers feel? Are we feeling any tightness in our chest? Try to release it. Allowing your breath to deepen. Finding complete relaxation. We will be here in silence for 1 minute. When we are ready, we can begin to open our eyes slowly. Gently wiggle the toes. Maybe graze the thumb across each fingertip. And when we're ready, roll onto your favorite side. There's no right answer. It's completely up to you. Draw your knees up into 90-degree angle and rest your ear on your bicep in your fetal pose. Maybe smile to yourself here and say thank you to yourself for this practice that you have given and for this experience that you are embarking on. And when we're ready, begin to press yourself up slowly, no rush. I'll meet you at a seat. Bringing our hands either palm face up on the knees or hands come at heart center, your choice. We're going to conclude with one community breath with an inhale and then an exhale with an optional sigh. So take a natural inhale and exhale. Inhale through the nose for 3, 2, 1, all the way. Let it go with a sigh. It has been my absolute pleasure and my honor to be able to be your guide for this warm up for your global 5K. I hope that you have an amazing experience, and I hope that this sets you up so that you can have a fantastic time and that your body and your mind are ready. I hope you have a fantastic time. I hope you go in peace. Again, my name is Sierra, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day.